Oh yeah, I was out today. I had to get out, honestly. It was so hot, so stinking hot, and humid, and we've been waiting for all the thunderstorms that the rest of the UK have had. I don't know if you can hear. There's a bit of rain. Anyway, while it was still sunny, I went off into town with my big boot and my crutches because I just had to get out, and I was at the shop and I found this little notebook. Now this is kind of weird because this goes full circle for me at the moment. You can see this. This is designed by Denyse Schmidt, who's a fabric designer, and when I was doing my quilty blog and quilty stuff, this fabric line in particular, it's called Flea Market Fancy, and it was, you know, a bit like Philomania. Everybody was in search of this fabric. It was a line that was discontinued and then it was brought back again, and people were honestly paying like £30, $50 for a quarter metre of fabric of this stuff. And I found a little notebook, and I rather like it. It's proper. It's got stitched in pages. I like the lines because they're dotted lines, not ruled lines, so I can kind of ignore them if I want to. And it's exactly the same size as my Filofax, my personal Filofax, which of course means that the page size is going to be too big. So what I'm going to do, here's a personal size piece of paper. I'm going to take a whole section out, and I'm going to do a bit of a trim, and then I'm going to come back and show you, because I can't do everything with handheld and my tripod's knob has fallen off, as they say in England. Oh, see you in a bit. This is the personal size paper, my most unfavourite kind of size really, because it's just too small for me to feel kind of happy with. So what I did was I took the travel card wallet, which is a business card wallet, and if you can see, it's a little bit taller and a little bit wider, but it still fits perfectly in the personal. So I used that as a template, and made it just exactly the same size, actually, give or take a millimetre. And then I used the cover and I cut a template for the rest of my pages from this. You'll see it's got rounded corners. Okay, so what I've done is I've got 4 sheets together, and I've put a little Martha Stewart dewdrop around and around the back to just keep them in place, and I lined it up on my cutting mat to cut 1 inch off here. Okay, so there I are, I've cut 1 inch off, and having cut that, I'm now going to just round the corners. Just take my template here, find the elusive pencil, here's my front page that I was using as the template for cutting everything else, and here's, I've just cut actually from a tiny bit of plastic, not a Martha Stewart this time, but just a cellophane wrapper for wrapping gift cards, for when I used to do gift cards. And I just cut a slip and I stuck it on the back here, and I've stuck my spiral decks in here, and I've put a couple of Laura's lovely notes, and then there's a blank front page here. I quite like the blankness of it all really, and here you can see the pages. Look how great they are, really. So they're quite groovy because they're kind of bigger than the rest of it, so I can go easily to my first divider. The divider is also made from one of the, just trying to get the focus, one of the cover sheets, and then I've cut out 3 little butterflies from Laura's rack tissue paper and stuck them on here. And so the first page is my wish list. And this is using originally Jagged Little Thoughts. She produced the most fantastic set of personal pages, which I've kind of edited, narrow lines, I'm sorry. So I made them wider, and I didn't like the circle, so I put a square in. I changed the font, put my little pins and needles doofer on the back top, changed the thing. But anyway, the whole point is, if she hadn't produced these templates for the personal, I would never have printed anything for my personal, so thank you. So there's a little wish list of stationery items, and then there's a list of YouTube kind of posts and ideas for videos, and some blog posts that I really got to do just to kind of catch up with my quilty life and make it meet up with my philo life. I've done all of my dividers now using Laura's lovely tissue paper because I just thought it was so beautiful. Why not? And some washi tape for the actual divider sections. So I've got a little rack section here which has the date and who it's from or to, and then if I've sent it. Here I've changed her kind of contact details thing. I've called it interwebs addresses, and I've put all the people that I've kind of racked or sent stuff to or got addresses for, because I'm a stalker. Yeah, not really. On here. It's not really very focusing. I'm sorry that my camera is just so crap. Maybe it just doesn't like this yellow that I've used. Anyway, so that's that. Maybe if I can show you here. Yeah, you see that looks better, doesn't it? There's some blanks. Then I've got a postage record. I've always used these actually in my other Filofax, my A5s, but this is a really nifty one again from Jagged Little Thoughts. I haven't changed this except for the fonts. And a secret swap record. Not that I've done any secret swaps yet, but hey, you never know. Another divider using the lovely tissue paper. And on here I've got some online orders that I've just done that I'm waiting to receive. And another divider here. Oh, yeah, and this has, she's got a books to read list, and I changed it into an ebooks list because I've got a ton of books. I actually have a Nook, not a Kindle, because I like the size better. And I downloaded a whole load of authors, but my problem is that because they either go alphabetically or by when I add them, I don't know the chronological order of what I'm reading. So what I've done is I've written some lists in chronological publication order of the authors that I read. So that goes on for a bit. Just take that away. Oh, then there's a bit of my niece's wedding that you've already seen. And then the final divider's just got some blank pages. I found this orange in the set that I bought, but I thought it goes quite nicely, really. Look, orange. So I'm going to keep that there. Again, still the financial section at the back. A lot more on here because I've been buying a lot more stationery, but it's mainly for racks. And then my rail cards at the back. As before, money goes in the zip compartment. Not that I've got any, look, it's empty like Mother Hubbard's cupboard. Oh, apart from a £10 Lakeland voucher, but honestly, if if you live in the UK, you'll know £10 in Lakeland buys you nothing. Might buy you licorice or, you know, cupcake icing. Anyway, otherwise empty, but it is payday on Wednesday. Ching, 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 ching. There you go. Oh, I must just show you. I bought these ridiculous stickers for my laptop the other day. I mean, I'm not 12 years old, and I bought coloured alphabet number stickers for my laptop. Are they useful? No, 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 no. Because I have synesthesia, which means that my alphabet and my numbers are coloured, and they are not the colours of this keyboard. Now, I touch type, so I shouldn't really have a problem, but the colours are really driving me crazy. If you have synesthesia, colours for the days of the week, numbers, that kind of stuff, do leave me a message below, because that was my research project when I was doing my PhD. So, you know, I know quite a lot about this. But I have to say, don't go and pay $1.99 for alphabet stickers for your keyboard if you've got synesthesia, because it will drive you mad. Anyway, see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you.